It's time for another episode of Between Two Succulents. Now, here's your host, your friendly neighborhood bookseller, Brandon Rashad Butts.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another awesome episode of Between Two Succulents. I'm Brandon Rashad Butts, your friendly neighborhood bookseller, and I have a guest today that is sure to satiate the foodie in every single one of us. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Let's see. Our guest today has written about food and culture in multiple publications, including The Atlantic, Fast Company, and the Paris Review. A former English professor, he lives in my hometown, Richmond, Virginia, with his dog, Waffles. Perfect name. Everybody, let's give it up for Matt Siegel. Woo! What's up? Welcome, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So today we're going to talk to Matt about his debut food writing book, The Secret History of Food, Strange but True Stories about the Origins of Everything That We Eat. You might have come across his latest Instagram takeover with HarperCollins, which was really entertaining if you ask me. But we're going to get to know him just a little bit better now in a segment that we like to call Aw Sucks. So Matt, here's how it goes. I'm going to introduce you to our VIP succulents for the week. And you're going to tell me which ones you love so much that you can eat it up, but not tell anyone about it. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
All righty. Joe, you want to tell us about our succulents?
Oh, Brandon, I would love to. If you want to hold them up there, we'll kind of pull focus. Yeah, we're getting close and personal here. So, Brandon is holding the Fairies washboard in one hand, and the Fairies washboard is a charming, compact, succulent plant. Usually, they rarely exceed 4 inches tall in a potted container, making it the perfect addition to a windowsill. It's known as the Fairies washboard because of its rigid leaves. Ooh, what a beautiful, strong plant you are, Fairies washboard. Our second plant is the peperonia, the pincushion peperonia, also known as the happy bean. This plant is native to South America, and it has a whorled foliage, kind of like a pea pod-shaped leaves that are narrowly windowed near the length of the top. It's known as the happy plant because of its happy little bouncy leaves. Matt, which one is speaking to you today?
You had me at Fairies washboard.
Hey.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the Fairies washboard, and great choice for you, Matt. Congratulations. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's get into your book a little bit more. So I enjoyed it. Obviously, people can see from our content here that I love to do things that have an intersection of media, digital content, but then also food. And you really dove into the history of several subjects of food, some that maybe one could assume, some that I definitely didn't see coming. But one that we have to talk about first is good old apple pie. Could you give our viewers a little insight on the Great Pie Belt and Ralph Waldo Emerson's love affair with pie?
Yeah, so pie was really huge in early America. A lot of people ate pie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, maybe midnight snack. And they saw it as this symbol of American abundance and even excess. But back in England, a lot of people blamed pie for a lot of America's problems. And they saw it as almost a social curse, the way some people today might look at drugs or alcohol or cigarettes. So there was some early cancel culture going on when people found out the shocking news that Emerson ate pie for breakfast.
And I wanted to ask, because you say pie, is that like both sweet and savory pie? Because I know that I don't know when we started doing more sweet pies, but I know that savory pie was also like almost just as common as anything not.
Yeah, I mean, a pie really, pie held everything. That was the beauty of it. And, early Americans ate what they had to. They boiled the leather from their shoes and probably put that in pie when they really had to.
Right.
But, when we really made what makes American pie American is that we made it sweet, right? So overall, the abundance of these giant sweet pies as opposed to things like fish pie overseas, that was a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Now, you also highlight moments of history that are kind of like inherently problematic. I mean, because that's just history, right? Someone is bound to misread or misunderstand something. So I'm curious, have you received any backlash from vegans specifically due to your comment around honey? Whereas if honey isn't vegan, then nothing is?
Not yet. And so I'm actually vegan, and I think being vegan, I think vegans are used to being teased, they're used to misinformation, they're used to problems, and it's there are a lot of reasons to be vegan, but it's not easy to be vegan, right? And when you're dealing with industrialization and the modern food culture. So no, I think we all have bigger problems to worry about than bees. We probably don't have bigger problems to worry about than bees, but we probably shouldn't bigger problems to get upset over.
True.
You might say it's not easy being green, Matt.
You might.
You might. So thank you. Awesome, Matt. So you've created a work that proved that that there's more to food than really just eating it. So I think that you're going to.
Okay, Brandon, we're back.
Yeah. Okay, and we're back. Matt, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Sorry about that. We lost a little power there. I think it's the vegans. I apologize. I shouldn't have, assumed maybe.
Could be the bees. You never know.
Could be the bees. They get a bad rap on it too. Thank you all watching for sticking in and staying with us too. Let's get back on track with our next segment that we like to call the lightning round. All right. So we're gonna get back on the fast pass here with 3 questions, Matt. I'm going to ask you all 3, and they're going to come from content regarding your book. But all of you out there watching on the stream, if you chime in and comment your responses on any of our questions, all 3 questions though, you can qualify to win the prize of all prizes, the secret history of food. Matt, are you ready to play the lightning round?
I'm ready.
All righty, let's go for it. Question number 1. Problematic histories aside, because you talk a lot about the Kellogg brothers and whatnot, which blew my mind. What is your favorite cereal brand?
So there's a newer brand called Off Limits that I like a lot. And one of the reasons I like them is they're sort of breaking that mold for cereal with things like female mascots and adult flavors and not 100% sugar. So yeah, let's go with Off Limits.
Off Limits. Oh, that's a cool one. I honestly hadn't heard of that one. Awesome. Let's go to question number 2. Now you talked. You kind of blew my mind with your section on corn. So my question is kind of simple. Are we simply doomed when it comes to our natural and global dependency on corn?
I think nature finds a way. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Jurassic Park theme, and I'm going to say nature finds a way. We hopefully will not be doomed.
Awesome. That sounds great because I love corn. But all right, final question for you. Can you give us a bite-sized snippet on the coolest thing that you learned about ice cream?
Yeah, so during World War II, American bomber crews actually used to make ice cream in flight, mid-flight. So they'd actually strap these buckets of ice cream mix to their planes before they took off, and it would freeze at altitude and be churned by the rotation, the vibration of their engines. And when they landed, they had ice cream in the middle of war. So I thought that was pretty cool. Final answer.
Yes, no, yeah. In the middle of war, right before firing off the rifle, you can get a scoop of vanilla. That just, I mean, I don't know. That's a balance, I guess, there. But anyway, Matt, thank you for playing in the lightning round. You are our champion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Are you around?
Yeah, Brandon. Our lucky winner is Heather Kangas.
Heather!
Yeah!
Congratulations, Heather.
Congratulations, Heather. She's one of our favorites around here at the bookstore. Come on down and we'll have that copy of The Secret History of Food for you. Or if you'd like us to send it to you anywhere in the country, for those of you watching, we do deliveries and we do free shipment anywhere in the country, never more than $5. Thank you again, Matt, for taking the time to sit and chat with us. But before we let you go, just wanted to ask, what's next for you? Are we going to go have some cereal now, or are we going to work on the next big project?
Yeah, I'm working on a few new book projects, so we'll see what pans out, and there will certainly be a lot of cereal involved in doing that.
Amazing, amazing. Do you want to take us a moment to shout out any causes or special organizations?
Eat your vegetables, wear your seatbelt, and support independent bookstores.
Listen, I can't go wrong with any of those. Listen,
Yeah!
we love that. Matt Siegel fills us up with food, fun, and facts in his new book, The Secret History of Food, and it is available for purchase in person or online at our store, Charm City Books. Matt, thank you again for taking the time to chat with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And thank you all for braving the wilds of these so crazy times in social media and spending a few moments with us on Between Two Succulents. We'll see you next week. If you're in school, be it a teacher or a student, have a great first few weeks back. Stay vaccinated or get vaccinated. Stay hydrated. Masks up. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.